Okay, I've returned to the Brahms Sonata. Here I am at the beginning. Haven't played it in 2 days, which is probably not in my own best interest, but at least it's just one day. So, but it's been a while since I did the first movement. Here it is. Metal breaths are the grouping I'm using. For now, I'm going to do them every single time until there's a sense of continuity that links them together. But the mistake that one makes often is just going for it without regard to that inner arrangement of things, inner decisions. So I want those decisions reflected. That's where the 4-note chords. at least when I went back, it reinforced a lot of the things I know about it. Again, I've reached the point where I really need to see the overview and then keep honing in. Quite frankly, I don't know how much work all of it needs, so I need to appraise how to spread the work out. So in this case, it's more or less getting successfully through the exposition. So. transformed in the development. But that whole contrapuntal section is really one in the development and needs a lot of work because it's all over the place. It's so orchestral, and yet has to be played on the piano. I should make the point that it's different from how I feel about the exposition. The exposition, there's a sense that everything has fallen into place and I'm just reviewing details. Here, there are more details, there's more distractions, there's more opportunity because it doesn't stand still, and because it modulates, because it does unexpected things that just needs to be, I need to be that much more comfortable and aware of what it's doing, how it's exploring. And that needs balance, much less right hand, until the thumb line there. So that's part of it, is that until the execution, even of the counterpoint, the voicing, is more or less automatic and comfortable, then it's always going to reside too much in the mind. There's the D. That. practicing is counterproductive. I think I'm swatting at too many notes. So, I have to feel the naturalness of that diminish. I think I've been actually anticipating the C-sharp 7th chord by a bit. just now, that transition precisely is the culprit. In other words, there's often in a passage that doesn't work, there's a moment of indecision or a moment where you commit to something arbitrary or uncertain or simply unclear or uncomfortable, and it happens right there. And it's a simple octave in the right hand, a simple diminished in the left hand. Yes, indeed. Notes, but an inaccuracy caused by just a slight misplacement of the hand is very different from not knowing where you're going. And knowing is much more likely to result in your refining your hand like that. recapitulation. Okay, so there's progress. Now, I was happy. What am I doing? On this G major theme, this return to the second theme of the piece, second section. I was happy that I sort of found my way through, in spite of not really reviewing it, but it's sticking a little better than I expected. That's not good. It looks like a G, but then he puts an E minor in the left hand. What a card. That's G. Just little curves he throws us. confusing. This one is sometimes. Here's the C, the bottom third of the second. The other one. So that's the root of the chord. Because it's such a more flamboyant approach. Fingering is really seems to be G, but the E flat thwarts that. Should go to G. C minor. flat. Getting to the second finger. It's a little uncomfortable, but I knew it. In spite of myself. F minor. Thumb. Diminished. Thumb. Whoa. D flat 7, B flat. Reiterated all 3 notes of the chord just as before. And again, with the under third. C, but not suddenly. Can't remember whether, no, I didn't choose the second. This is where it makes its own way. Different from the exposition right here. Assume D. Let's see. Very slippery. We get to D minor ultimately. Need that C sharp. much going on in the left hand, and the right hand only has third skips once in a while. So an imperfect review, but really made me feel that I made some kind of a connection with me of 2 days ago, so that I didn't lose that much, and I did regain some, and that's a good sign. So, onward.